सो हाय एवरीवन। आज है 20 तारीख मई का महीना एंड गलवार का दिन, सेकेंड एडिशन ऑफ द वीक। देखो मार्केट आज लिटिल बिट ऑफ गैप अप दे रहा है। आई वांट टू शेयर यू द प्लान क्विकली। देखो, जहां पर भी ओपन हो मार्केट, सिंपल बात है। देखो, क्लियरली एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनती है मार्केट में ये कि यहाँ पर जिसने भी सेल किया होगा वो ये वाला मोमेंटम देख के निकल गया होगा, क्योंकि फ्राइडे का दिन था। लोग कैरी फॉरवर्ड ज्यादा नहीं कर रहे होंगे, राइट। अगर वो बैठा भी होगा तो कल के दिन जो ग्रीन कैंडल दिखाया, 25,000 का ब्रेकआउट दिखाया, तब भी वो निकल गया होगा। बट अगर नहीं निकला होगा तो वो अच्छे से आराम से यहाँ पर स्टॉप लॉस लगा के बैठ गया होगा, राइट। 20,050 का 25,050 का स्टॉप लॉस लगा के बैठ गया होगा वो। अगर एक गैप अप देता है मार्केट एंड थोड़ा सा बाइंग साइड का मोमेंटम दिखाता है, सो विच विल इंडिकेट दैट कि ये वाला मार्केट बायर्स को निकाल देगा पहले। ये वाले sellers को मार्केट विल फर्स्ट रिमूव। आफ्टर दैट मार्केट कैन कंटिन्यू टुवर्ड्स डाउन साइड, क्योंकि देखो मेजर रिट्रेसमेंट इन दोनों को हम लोग नहीं कहेंगे, क्योंकि जो कंटिन्यूएशन में बाइंग एक हुई है प्रीवियस चेज में, यहाँ पर जो रिट्रेसमेंट हुआ है, इफ यू कैन सी दिस लाइन, दिस इज 20% ऑफ द एंटायर बाइंग स्विंग। तो एक अच्छा सा रिट्रेसमेंट आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग इफ मार्केट बिकम्स ट्रेंडी टुडे, देन ट्रेंड लाइन तक का एक मूव हो सकता है। ये ट्रेंड लाइन क्या है, कहाँ से आ रही है ये ट्रेंड लाइन? हाल ही टाइम फ्रेम पे देखो, मार्केट ने एक बार यहाँ पर सपोर्ट दिया था, सेकेंड टाइम टुक सपोर्ट एट दिस पॉइंट। अगर हेल्दी रिट्रेसमेंट करना है मार्केट को तो थर्ड टाइम आफ्टर दिस बाइंग स्विंग, ये तो सेकेंड टाइम का हो गया। यहाँ पर अगर इस बाइंग स्विंग के बाद थोड़ा सा रिट्रेसमेंट यहाँ तक का हो जाता है ट्रेंड लाइन तक का, देन मार्केट विल गेट अ फर्दर स्टॉप लॉसेस ऑफ सेलर्स टू गो हायर, राइट। यहाँ पर भी देखो, पहले स्टॉप लॉस अच्छे से क्रिएट किया है मार्केट ने, उसके बाद हायर मोमेंटम किया है। Here also the same thing, right? Market has first created some stop losses, after that done a higher side momentum. तो आज के दिन यही एक्सपेक्टेशन रहेगा। बस भगवान ये करे कि doesn't make the market sideways। उतना अगर हो जाता है then it will be good for us to look after। चलो, मार्केट ओपन होने में 5 सेकंड बाकी है। बैंक निफ्टी भी थोड़ा सा इजी लग रहा है मुझे। इजी इन द सेंस, चलो ओपन होते ही बाइंग साइड जा रहा है। पहले उन ऊपर के सेलर्स को भगाएगा। ऊपर के सेलर्स ज्यादा स्ट्रांग नहीं हो सकते, या फिर अगर ज्यादा स्ट्रांग होंगे भी तो यहाँ पर लिटिल बिट ऑफ मोमेंटम अगर दिखता भी है, देन दे विल बी टेक द एग्जिट। रीजन बिकॉज देर इज अ राउंड नंबर, ठीक है, इन दिस ऑल्सो, राइट। इन निफ्टी ऑल्सो देर इज 25,000, a major round number, people would be looking crucially at that, and if market open होते ही उसको breakout करता है, then higher possibility becomes that market will gonna trap those above sellers। यहाँ पर ऐसा ही नहीं कि यहाँ से कंटिन्यूएशन सेलिंग साइड का मोमेंटम हो जाएगा। मैं एक्सपेक्टिंग अच्छे से ब्रेकआउट, राइट, अच्छा ब्रेकआउट ऑफ 25,000। उसके बाद एक बायर्स का भी एकोमोडेशन चाहिए होगा मार्केट में, देन मार्केट कैन फॉल अ लिटिल बिट। तो देखते हैं, अगर बायर्स एकोमोडेशन होता है तो ठीक, वरना वी विल लुक फॉर। टुडे ऑल्सो द रिजेक्शंस आर good enough. I think this could be a sideways market also, but I hope that should not be there. Let's see. Let me add some premiums over here. Call option prices are falling a little bit because मैं ऐड करते ही एक फॉल नोटिस किया है कॉल ऑप्शन के प्राइसेस में। And simultaneously put options are increasing, so I'm expecting the put options to give a good retracement to fall. because people would be thinking here that put options are going good. Okay, let me see the option prices also. Put options में अच्छे से rejection market ने downside से दिए हैं, and also it has grabbed almost all liquid areas of put option. Means the put buyers would have faced a lot of loss right now. Let the market maneuver a little bit. यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा confusing scenario बन रहा है. And if I look at Bank Nifty had done the breakout of 500 first, and after that showing rejection, which is not a small rejection, right? This is taking a huge rejection from after breaking out the 500. No doubt, I am also expecting that, but if that goes in the straight line, I will be not getting any kind of retracement out of that. So for which we have to closing price ka, let's see, I am expecting a support from the closing price in Bank Nifty, and similarly यहाँ पर जो एक सेंसेक्स में राउंड नंबर था 82,200 का, उसका मार्केट ने ब्रेकआउट कर दिया है खुद के साथ. So very good. I am expecting that buying side move only. So we'll be going for selling side. That's been pretty clear today. But when and how means where, that we need to see. Call के premiums अच्छे से गिर रहे हैं, and put options are looking little bit of trendy only. Call options are falling crazy, right? There is a liquidity area for the call options because the buyers would have been placing the stop loss at the downside. I am expecting a retracement in. Okay, so the move already happened right now. Let's see. I think this could be the first retracement. FOMO में entry नहीं करेंगे हम लोग. Expectations के हिसाब से देखो मोमेंटम तो हो रहा है, बट एंट्री अगर नहीं मिलेगी हमें तो वी विल लीव द मार्केट टू गो, राइट. ऐसे फोमो में तो कहीं पे भी एंट्री नहीं करेंगे हम. वो फोमो मुझे भी हो रहा है यहाँ पर, राइट. बिकॉज हाथ से अगर मार्केट चला जाएगा तो थोड़ा तो फोमो होगा ही, बट अगर मेरे सेटअप के हिसाब से नहीं आया एंड आई एम फेसिंग स्टॉप लॉस फॉर दैट, तो उसमें मेरा कैपिटल को कौन सेव करने आएगा, राइट. दैट इज व्हाई फोमो एंट्री इज नॉट समथिंग that I am fond of, right. But let's see. I'm expecting one retracement because this is the first time pullback and people would have been selling here crazily. If it goes, then probably I'll be looking for any other opportunities. But I am expecting a buying side move. Then after, if it goes, then that would be very fine for me. Because यहाँ पर देखो अगर entry करते हैं तो stop loss becomes too high, right? Let the market do a good chunk of accumulation of sellers over this. उसके बाद एक अच्छा सा मूव पॉसिबल है, बिकॉज दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम पुल बैक एंड आई, अगर कोई मुझे फॉलो कर रहा होगा, ही एंड शी मस्ट बी नोइंग दैट first time pullbacks are generally something that I avoid. So this is the move that I am expecting from the market. Closing prices support ले रहा है market, right? So possibly here would be the, यहाँ पर अच्छे से एक वॉल्यूम दिखा है, उसके बाद showing some sort of rejections. I let the first time pullback go so that I can, have a good entry. No doubt it is taking support at the closing price. The buyers have been accumulated fairly into this. A selling side of move after that, showing some sort of rejection and a hammer kind of thing. No doubt, there is, means you can't say that market cannot take support at the closing price. So possibly I'm waiting for a good volume, but that is not something which is coming into this picture. So I have to add quantities. Otherwise, there is no point of losing the momentum. Let's see. I think this should break the low of this particular buying side candle because it has volumes in it. So people would be buying there. We have to take the position, otherwise it could lose the momentum. So okay, so very late price I am getting right now, but no worries. This is what happens if you place the market order. देखो 89 का प्राइस हमने हम देख रहे थे and we have got price of 91. So fair enough. एंट्री करा ही ली मार्केट ने, मतलब मेरी यहाँ पर. So let's see. Let me add this stop loss also. So I have added the stop loss and rest is in the hands of market only. What could possibly happen? देखो यहाँ कहीं पे stop loss है at the low only. So market could grab this. After that, it can go. There should not be a big retracement here. Small retracement after that of continuation is what we can expect. But स्टंट मारने से पहले हमें अपना रिस्क रिवॉर्ड भी देख के चलना होगा. So this is the volume candle and below this people would be placing their stop losses. Very close to our stop loss. Let me cancel this one. So I have cancelled the stop loss. Reason being very simple. If market comes little bit closer also na, due to the order flow, we will get the price. So I don't want that. I'll be exiting happily if market comes till this point. Fair enough, I will be exiting. If market comes till this low, so possibly this should be the best price of our entry. But who knows, man, that would happen. So fair enough. Now I can place the stop loss, but crucial things becomes here is market is trapping again and again. So there is no clear-cut momentum as of now visible. And if the selling does not happen fast, then probably we have to face the trouble only. Because we are sitting in an OTM option, right? So momentum should be fast enough. Otherwise, we will be facing dent on our position. So let me place the stop loss to just to sit relax. Otherwise, I can't be sitting relaxed. So I have placed the stop loss and let the market move. I think let's observe the spot here. So possibly I'm expecting a move good towards downside, but that should happen very fast. Otherwise, what will happen, right? In the continuation, the number of candles become, more will be the possibility of people selling into the market. So when others are selling, you should be getting fearful about that. And there is a very little space there in Bank Nifty, which is still the 200. Once the 200 breakdown happens, there is no further move possible in Bank Nifty also. So finally, the momentum got into our direction a little bit, but let's see how much and what we get. Possibly, I'm expecting the momentum till this point. And where is the trend now? So, but the trend line is very far away from particular entry. Look what will happen, right? In the buying trend, wherever the retracement is visible, people would start buying there. So there will be no issue in that in holding this particular time. But I'm expecting at least this low breakdown because for doing that only market can change the psychology of others here. But one thing we should be keeping in mind is we are against the trend and अगर उसमें cautious नहीं रहे तो we can face some trouble also, right? Possibly there is 82,000 round number, so we need to check कि market ने break तो नहीं किया. Let's see swing lows को break down होने दो. So it is taking support exactly from that swing. That will be not an issue for us to hold. One thing is possible here is if buyers starting to come here by placing their stop loss below this will be a good chance for us to buy. But let's see market what does here. Because this is an OTM option, right? It is making move that is unnecessary. Right? because of the theta factor. Because the day high breakout happened, so people would be started selling there also. Because there is a setup which tells that once the day high breakout happens, start selling. I think probably people would be doing that. And if market is really wanting to trap those sellers, then it should probably trap those sellers also. I'm telling about the put sellers right here. So if you look very specifically, market is taking support. Sensex is taking support exactly from 82,000, which is possibly, which is possible, no doubt. But the support may not get sustained because any random beginner could understand that once a market takes support from a good round number or a previous swing, then you should be taking placing buying side orders there. So let's say I'm expecting a downfall from here also, but and the momentum should become fast. Otherwise, there is no point of expecting this from the market. बैंक निफ्टी में भी 200 का ब्रेकडाउन अभी तक नहीं हुआ. Somewhere before only market is taking support in bank nifty also. So breakdown could be expected. So clearly there is an indecision candle in the 5 minute which is formed right now at exact support from the swing. So possibly if people would be started buying there, then we can get. But only concerning part here becomes is the trend because we are against the trend. So one major buying side momentum could hurt us. So here a trend reversal kind of thing people would be expecting because it has been a indecision candle and on that particular thing people will start questioning the what will be the trend of the market. So as per the view and everything, it is very less likely that market could take support exactly from this swing and go. And when it comes to census, the picture becomes very clear. So here the price got hit. Thing is very clear that market is taking support of the swing. So till this point, it seems like it has removed the random sellers over this. If you look at the theta decay in the fall options, that is insane. Out of biasness, if you look at this also, right, it has taken support from the exact previous swing, and after that, showing some sort of bullishness. And the possible round number that breakdown we are expecting is 55,200. Its bank nifty is doing pretty good, but Nifty and Sensex are not following that. So fair enough, possibly we could have an entry. Stop loss is very minimal in this point, which is this low, which is 101. I could take possible entry in this. Look, I am planning to remove the stop loss from here because I was planning that definitely if market comes down, that will take our stop loss first. So the price that we have got is 108 and stop loss here becomes this. So the particular low, this particular low would be the stop loss. This is as per this handle. So place that successfully and expecting a good move over this. Close to 15 points that we are getting in this position. Not exactly 15, it's close to 10 points that we are getting. I was thinking about this hit. If market gives a hit now, how much hit we can digest? Something that I am thinking, and in that particular thinking duration, thinking span only, market took the stop loss. Probably, if I would be looking at that particular premium, then I would definitely, for sure, removing the stop loss from the market orders because from the order window, because it is pretty clear that it will not go on a single direction or straight away. We'll remove the random ones, random sellers over this. Nothing new here. Similar continuation expecting towards 900 breakdown also. But already, if captured from the above only, then it would be very great. But still, there is a swing to be broken down in three of the indexes. But yes, that should be passed by now. Otherwise, so let's see, momentum have been starting out there. This should continue. This should go continuously fast. Otherwise, we can see this losing price the momentum. So 900 breakdown already happened right now, and in Bank Nifty also, particular 200 which we are expecting, that breakdown already happened. And against the trend, we should be carefully cautious enough to book whatever best price that we can get. If I think from a risk to reward perspective, then this becomes a little bit because the premium has a much more gap. So would still stay in this particular thing. But only concerning part here becomes is the expectation of 200 breakdown and everything already happened, but the Bank Nifty has shown good candle for us to be sitting in this position. Definitely, if you are targeting for a higher target, then it is not very likely that market will give you that vanilla move and it will slide in your direction very fast. If you ask me, there is no at such point of support in Bank Nifty where it is taking right now, and in Nifty also. So sitting in this position would not be an issue for us. So in the next 1 minute 30 seconds, we will get to know that is this a sustainable move or there should be we should be getting cautious about this particular move. So one observation here comes is if market takes a little bit more time to come till this, that means it is not in a mood of giving the target right you. Volumes are also pretty good in this particular thing. There is a little bit of rejection, but I don't think there should be, we should be worrying about that. And for this particular 15-minute candle, some time left for the closing, close to 10 minutes. If this turns out to be negative one, then we should be being cautious about that. If not, then we could still hold this trade. There will be not an issue. Let's see, I'm expecting this high to come move, which is below that also, close to 156 or 158. It comes because there is a crucial point, which is 24,800, and the trend line that I have placed right now, placed in the analysis part of this session, is very close. Not so close, but yes, fair enough. And there is a support which I have formed right here. So once market touches that, the support is somewhere close to 880, right? So yes, that is a round number that people would be looking for. The kind of hammers it is forming right now from the downside, it does not seem like it will continue from this point of time. So one thing that I am observing here is if I would be sitting in this option, right, this is not getting that much of move right now. And in this particular option, the closing price breakout already happened. Particular point it is taking support is not that prominent enough. That's why I'm holding because otherwise I would be squaring off this position. One more stretch I am expecting to bluff the buyers over this. So few minutes left for the candle closing. Let's see. So fair enough. I'm placing the, let's see, I could place the particular limit order or not. Because the support that I am looking for is already broken down. And the next 1 minute candle will be closing right now. Probably we could expect this support to be touched. And also there is bank in Bank Nifty there is 55,000 round number. So going good. Let's see. Let me place some limit orders over this. Just before the high breakout, it is showing some sort of rejections. What I am expecting right now is market should continue a little bit. After that, it should show some sort of bullishness into the market because this is what the nature of market. If this shows upside momentum like this, then we could probably hold for more. And for this 15-minute candle, three to three, 4 minutes left for the candle closing. So probably we could just before the high market has market is like reversed. So in this particular option, market has already broken the high. So maybe that's why it is reversing. Possibly our target, which is 880, already caught, but there is no as such point of retracement here I can see. So that's why I'm holding. But against the trend, we could not conclude anything. Okay, so because this candle has a good volumes in it, so probably that's why market is showing a kind of good pattern here. Also, Bank Nifty has broken down the 200, 55,200 and showing support after that. This could possibly turn out to be a good support. But if you look, if you observe very clearly, this kind of support market is taking right now looks good. But premiums are supporting us. So that's why I am holding with confidence. And also there is a point of 900, 24,900. I think from a buyer's perspective, market gives the buyers a chance here. Here also it is giving buyers chance, but L9 takka move is what I am expecting. And in between that, the buyers are accumulating, getting accumulated. That is also not something that I should be worried about. And the trend line that I am telling about is particularly this trend line. But in intraday session, this looks very far away. Close to not a huge, if not huge, then 200 points away. The trend line is 200 points away. In between that, I am not expecting any huge retracement. But in intraday session, that could probably happen or not. That we should be thinking about also. Spot is showing some sort of rejection towards upper side. If this crosses 149, then it will be good for us to hold. Otherwise, it will be tough. So I have removed that particular order just because if in fluctuation if hits that, then I could probably not sit for because it has crossed 149. So that's why I can say that, or I can conclude that this could probably give us good returns. The particular OPM option that we are looking for in the first trade is something that giving us only 20 points of move. So that's why going as much ATM possible is something that we should be doing in the future trades also. This should, if this closes like this type of candle, then also it would hold. So possibly the momentum should sustain after the breakdown of this low. I think the market is making kind of M pattern in one line. So clearly Bank Nifty already had broken the 200. That's what making me cautious about this trade. It is showing continuation to our upper side, which means the rejection candle or the hammer type of candle is market worth giving the breakout of. And see, I'm expecting this M pattern breakout, M pattern breakdown. After that, continuation towards upper side. If that happens, then I will be holding. Otherwise, I will be exiting from this. Fair enough. This time, M pattern breakdown happened clearly. After the breakdown, I must see that the continuation happens or a reversal kind of thing happens. No doubt, this will make us lose our premium, but this is what we have to face. If this premium comes above 137, then we could probably confidently hold this trade. Otherwise, we have to take exit. If I would be a buyer into this market, then I would be definitely buying here and placing stop loss on the below of this. So I'm expecting that stop loss to be 100 only. There could be major, little bit of hurdles. It has gone above 137, so that's why the condition that I have told is going to meet right now. So in the next 5 minutes, we will get to know that does the momentum is sufficient enough to particularly stay in this trade or not. Otherwise, the possible scenario could be this turns out to be a retracement candle or this is a trend reversal candle. So we can't conclude anything at this point of time. Why this momentum is pretty confusing because if I would be buying also, market is not giving me target as fast as it should give, right? So on that scenario also, it could turn out to be negative if this shows plenty of rejections. Because it has shown a rejection kind of candle from the upper side, that's what making me fearful about. Possibly here should be our exit. Let's see. This time, this is the last point where we could see, because in the back of the mind, I was thinking of this low particular breakdown, and that breakdown already happened right now. Kind of hammer it is showing that is not something to be confident about, but once a further stretch happens, right, that will be the point of stop loss. Then this low we could place the stop loss and sit back, relax. But once that does not happen in the next 1 minute before the candle closing, that would be a thing to be worried about, because this is a trade in a particular segment of option 9 where the momentum could, it will be very less effort. It will take very less effort for the momentum to go against you, but it will take very hard efforts to go in your direction. So things are looking pretty good as of now, but here market if takes support also, and that would be not a not a thing to be shocked about, because already round numbers broken down happened. Round numbers breakdown already happened, right? So let's see. If this should not sustain, then we probably have to. This is the formation of next 15-minute candle right now. And if this crosses above this 138 point, then we could ask something from market. But other than that, if anything happens, then we probably have to see a dent. So 5-minute candle is looking good. Fair enough. So the way it has shown rejection from the downside is something we are expecting for. So if market is trying to remove the random foot bias here, then it has already done it. I don't think further continuation should happen. If that happens, then that is not a removal move. It is clear cut a trend reversal kind of thing. Spot is showing good chunk of negativity, but premiums are not. that fast, that fast enough. Although we are sitting in a at the money option, so clearly it has came above this particular point which we are expecting, but not broken out. So possibly if this sustains, then we can see a continuation move. But if not, then probably we have to think like this is the point of trend reversal. It has done a little bit of breakout, but not that not that fast because fast momentum is something that we should be expecting from 9 to 10 only. But after 10, there is the mid market, and in that particular session, we could not expect a fast momentum in this particular premium. So if this flow does not sustain, like I'll be confirming this towards trend reversal move. If this will show like these kind of rejection patterns, then it will be more confirmed towards getting troubled. Also, that is not something that market has done a great retracement, right? Because it is, if you look at this point, particular point of view, that it has already done a 50 points of move, and further in the next this from if you consider from this swing, it has done a quite 60, you can say 150 points of move, more or less. So 150 points of move is not a major retracement that market should continue from here. So that's why I'm expecting negative momentum further. But this low should sustain. Otherwise, we will be not able to hold this entire particular move. Having expectation is a different thing, and staying in the trade with that particular expectation is something that totally different. So whatever happens, I will update you. Let's see. So there is entire different story that market tells on every particular candle on 1 minute. So if we sit to narrate that, then definitely it would be very wrong. Let's say possibly I'm expecting again market to touch this particular high which we have placed. If that does not happen, so we have to book at the middle only. If my expectations of out of this position is pretty clear, because it is not making me seem like a good chunk of retracement out of this buying swing. So that's why I'm out of this particular buying swing. This is not something that I am considering as a good retracement. So that's why I'm holding. But yes, you can say that already risk to reward, as per risk to reward, you have got the targets. But this is also not something that I want into the market, right? The more good analysis that I can do is the more I will be getting benefited. So if the target happens today, fair enough. If does not happen today, that is also fair enough. Just before the low, it is reversing, right? What could be the best case scenario if I were to placing this limit order, which is 159 close to, as per the risk to reward, then it would be great. But something that is out of this syllabus is sometimes you need to be very thoughtful about the target. And once I became thoughtful about this, so I could be placing that. But what if, just to track that, what if I hold this particular trade? So just to answer that what if question, I hold this trade particularly. So there is nothing much to lose here, but the low market is making right now is making me cautious about this particular trade. Let's see. So possibly it is coming over this next. It is the second time it is coming over this, but I am expecting this candle to close above this particular level, but it has not. So to be needs to be little bit of cautious about that. In 15 minutes, the things are pretty clear in spot also. but not, that is not the case with the premium. So it is taking a fair support at that particular point after giving us confirmation towards the continuation. If market stays sideways for a little bit there also, na, there also the probability of breaking out would be higher, but till that point the stop loss should not be get hit. Otherwise we have to face a little bit of trouble there. The way candles are being formed in the 15-minute of Bank Nifty, it is giving me confidence to hold that particular selling side of trade, but Nifty is showing some different picture right now. No doubt there would be good chunk of sellers selling above because it has taken some resistance from exactly 25,000. They would be trailing the stop loss to there at this point, and after that till this point. So there is no way possible that the way it is showing rejections in the put option. There is no way possible that any small or random buyer of the put will hold that particular trade after seeing that much of rejection. I don't know why, but I am expecting this low to break down. So that is not the point of support. The 5 minutes it is forming like a double top. So possibly, so I'm expecting this, but why market should do that, right? Does so possibly that is what market planned to. So let's see. The first initial 1 minute candle of this particular 5 minute is what troubled. Possibly this should be the side decisive candle. Clearly, it is not sustaining, so hoping the profits would be of that decision making. Clearly, it is not sustaining right now, so I'll be keeping it. So limit order also, market will not give the chance to place this. We have to close that position on market itself, and we could possibly see a good chunk of move towards buying side. 25,150, that is the particular call option. If market comes above 920, then only uh, it would be good to hold. Otherwise, there is no point of thinking beyond that. This should close above this particular high. And already we are oversized in this particular position. Let me place this to 61. So 20 minutes, 20 seconds left. Okay, so I have got that taken. Fair enough, only. Look, what I am planning right now is possibly the best case scenario would be once the target got hit, which is this particular low, right, which is 24,880. I should not be expecting more from the market because I expected that that's why market gave the retracement, and also possibly because that is the point that we have marked. So we should be confident about that because I was not confident about this particular level that I have placed right here. That's why I have to face the end. So no worries. But in this particular position, when market is trying to reverse, so on the particular 15-minute candle, when we saw that market is breaking the lows, we should be placing this as a stop loss. But we missed that. That's why we have to face this particular hit on us. No worries. We have learned that. Okay. And the second position, if I told you about that, if I have to tell you about that, and in this particular, this is a quick scalp that I have done just to ensure that market is not hitting us a large, and that should be avoided at any point because this is not something that we look for generally into the market. So this could be avoided, but yes, this is what it is. Let's see. Keeping observations from my will update.
start to race, chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies, pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Accelerate, let the sparks ignite. Through the chaos, a blazing light. Adrenaline pumping, the engine roars. No turning back, break open the doors. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Feet on the ground, hearts start to race. Chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies, pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. doors. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Feet on the ground, heart start to race. Chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies. Pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Accelerate, let the sparks ignite. Through the chaos, a blazing light. Adrenaline pumping, the engine roars. No turning back, break open the doors. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. start to race, chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies, pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Accelerate, let the sparks ignite. Through the chaos, a blazing light. Adrenaline pumping, the engine roars. No turning back, break open the doors. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Feet on the ground, hearts start to race. Chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies, pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies. Pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Accelerate, let the sparks ignite. Through the chaos ablazing. Feet on the ground, hearts start to race. Chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies. Pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Accelerate, let the sparks ignite. Through the chaos, a blazing light. Adrenaline pumping, the engine roars. No turning back, break open the doors. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Feet on the ground, heart start to race. Chasing the wind, feeling the bass. Lights blur past, faster than dreams. Life's a rush, bursting it seems. Shadows dance under neon skies. Pulsing hearts, time just flies. Roaring wheels and thundering sound, bound together where thrill is found. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Accelerate, let the sparks ignite. Through the chaos, a blazing light. Adrenaline pumping, the engine roars. No turning back, break open the doors. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night. Chase the stars until we're right. Burning trails leave a fiery mark. Keys to freedom lit our spark. Through the echoes of racing air, we own the night, nothing compares. Feel the beat, can't slow it down. Fast lanes calling, we won't drown. High speed rush through the dark night.
सो बेसिकली यहाँ पर मैंने कुछ ट्रेड्स आज के दिन ली है जिनको मैंने एक्सप्लेन करना आई थिंक एक्सप्लेन किया था, बट ड्यू टू द सिस्टम इशू रिकॉर्ड नहीं हो पाया. बट आई विल अटैच द वीडियो आफ्टर दैट. सो बेसिकली जो पहला ट्रेड था दैट इज ऑन टू द पॉइंट. ठीक है, तो उसके बाद जो ट्रेड, दिस इज द ट्रेड दैट इज ऑन टू द पॉइंट. यहाँ पर जो ट्रेड था उसमें मैंने ग्रेड के कारण 165 पे बुक ना करके, मीन्स 158 जहाँ पर मेरा 1:5 का रिस्क रिवॉर्ड बैठ रहा था तब भी मैंने बुक ना करके और ग्रेड दिखाया. दैट्स व्हाई यू हैव टू बुक नथिंग इनटू दिस. यहाँ पर फिर एक स्कैल्प छोटा सा किया था लेकिन उस पर भी क्वांटिटी हैवी रहने के कारण कुछ ज्यादा होल्ड नहीं कर पाए हम लोग. सो दैट इज वन मिस्टेक. एंड द फर्दर मिस्टेक वन इज, यहाँ पर जब 130 पे ट्रेड लिया था 12 बज के समटाइम्स के बाद, तो वहां पर मैं दिखा दूंगा आपको ट्रेड कहाँ था। उसमें भी 146 तक ही बुक कर पाए ड्यू टू द फियर ऑफ लूजिंग द प्रॉफिट, बिकॉज 12 ऑलरेडी बच चुके था, तो मार्केट मोमेंटम वैसे भी करता है कि नहीं, वो थोड़ा सा डाउटफुल था। उसके बाद जो ट्रेड लिया था दैट इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी रॉन्ग, विच इज 107 पे ट्रेड लिया था ऑन टू द, सॉरी, 112 पे ट्रेड लिया था एंड 102 पे बुक किया। 107 पे बुक कर लेना चाहिए था, बट स्टॉप लॉस मैंने निकाल दिया ड्यू टू ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस, एंड 102 पे मैंने उसको बुक किया था। ऑलमोस्ट 10 पॉइंट्स का स्टॉप लॉस इसमें भी हमें बुक करने का पड़ा। दैट इज नॉट समथिंग विच शुड बी डूइंग। आज का ये रहा आज का पीएनएल विच इज ब्रेक इवन, एंड दिस इज द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नोट। सो बेसिकली ट्रेड कहाँ कहाँ पर बने थे मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ। दिस इज द 12 बजने वाला ट्रेड। यहाँ पर जब हैमर काइंड ऑफ शो किया था मार्केट में, तो यहाँ पर ट्रेड लगाया था, एंड दिस इज 130 पे एंट्री, 10 पॉइंट्स ऑफ स्टॉप लॉस, आराम से 146 तक बुक किया था। लेकिन वी कुड प्लान फॉर बेटर, क्योंकि हैमर का लो ब्रेक डाउन में मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन था, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली वेट नहीं कर पाया बिकॉज ऑफ फोमो, एंड वी लॉस्ट दिस काइंड ऑफ मोमेंटम। एंड और एक जो नेक्स्ट ट्रेड था वो ये वाला था, राइट। सो दिस इज द, आई थिंक दिस इज द फर्स्ट ट्रेड जहां पर हमें स्टॉप लॉस बुक करने को पड़ा। लेकिन यहाँ पर भी आप एक चीज नोटिस करो, बहुत ही क्लोजली होके गया है मार्केट, अदरवाइज ये नहीं होता अगर सही में हमने एक अच्छा स्टॉप लॉस लगाया होता बिलो दिस पॉइंट, राइट। सो बेसिकली वी विल बी कीपिंग दैट इन माइंड ऑल्सो। यहाँ पर इजीली 40 पॉइंट्स का टारगेट मिल जाता, बट नो वरीज, वी हैव लर्न फ्रॉम दैट। यहाँ पर जो ये वाला ट्रेड था ये बेसिकली था जो सेकंड वाला ट्रेड, जहाँ पर हमें ग्रीड के कारण यहाँ पर मैंने एग्जिट नहीं किया, एंड यहाँ पर एग्जिट किया जाके, क्योंकि मार्केट इतने में हमें समझने का मौका ही नहीं दिया कि कहाँ से रिवर्सल हो सकता है। और यहाँ पर जब मैंने प्लान किया बुक करने की, तो एक ही कैंडल पे मार्केट ने 20 पॉइंट का रिट्रेसमेंट शो कर दिया, तो जल्दी से एग्जिट नहीं हो पाया। सो दिस इज व्हाट आई शुड बी कीपिंग इन माइंड कि 15 मिनट पे अगर लो ब्रेक हो जाता है कैंडल का, तो निकल जाओ नो मैटर व्हाट, ठीक है। अगर निकलना होता तो एटलीस्ट 130 तक का टारगेट मिल जाता। तो दिस इज व्हाट आई डिड द मिस्टेक, एंड दिस वन इज द लास्ट ट्रेड। बेसिकली जो ट्रेंड के अगेंस्ट में था, 15 मिनट्स की कैंडल पे वॉल्यूम आने के कारण मैंने यहाँ पर एक रिवर्सल के लिए प्लान किया था, बिकॉज ट्रेंड लाइन का ब्रेकडाउन अच्छे से वॉल्यूम के साथ हो गया है, क्योंकि 15 मिनट पे यहाँ पर आई वाज प्लानिंग फॉर अ रिवर्सल, बट मार्केट डिड दैट विद अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ मोमेंटम इन आर डायरेक्शन। आफ्टर दैट क्रेजी फॉल दिखाया। यहाँ पर स्टॉप लॉस मैंने निकाल के बहुत बड़ी गलती कर दी। यहाँ पर स्टॉप लॉस प्लेस करना चाहिए था। तो बेसिकली मेजर मेजर तीन मैं गलतियां आज की गिनाऊंगा। फर्स्ट, ग्रीड के कारण ज्यादा और इच्छा करना, रिस्क रिवॉर्ड के खिलाफ जाके। सेकंड, स्कैल्प के कारण ओवरसाइज क्वांटिटी में जाना। थर्ड जो मिस्टेक रही आज के दिन की, कहीं भी किसी भी अपॉर्चुनिटी को ग्रैब करने के लिए सोचना। तो डिसिप्लिन के साथ ये फॉलो करेंगे तो ये वाला प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगा। स्कैल्प तो वैसे भी नहीं करना हमें, ठीक है। तो दिस इज व्हाट ट्रेडिंग सेशंस ऑफ टुडे लुक लाइक, बट थैंक्स टू गॉड कि सारी चीजें अंडर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट रह गई। So I will be trying to not repeat those mistakes in the next upcoming session. So thank you for watching. And if you are getting any kind of value, make sure that you are subscribing to this channel.